If you're looking for tips on getting your perfect family photo shoot, our next guest she's got you covered. Joining us now to tell us more is Jeanine Bobenmoyer with the City Moms. How can you help us?
I mean, there's a few things definitely, because a lot of us are going to be taking those spring family photos. We've got Easter photos coming up, and our first tip is that a time of day really does matter. So there's something called the golden hour. It's those moments in the very early morning, so kind of think like between 9 and 11, and then in the evening, so more like that 5 to 7, when the sunlight is at an angle. So it's just kind of giving a really beautiful setting if you're outdoor doing outdoor photos. This is actually some great video of a family that was out during golden hour, and you'll notice the sun's not directly overhead, so there isn't really harsh shadows happening. You don't see a lot of sun flares from that bright overhead afternoon or midday light. So golden hour definitely is really important. Obviously, also for families, think about your family schedule. If you've got kids that have witching hours certain times of day, you want to make sure you're avoiding doing photo shoots during then. You don't want to have unruly kiddos on your hands. So
oh no, that's the worst thing. And I can remember being at some family photo shoots and the kid being a little unruly, and it just makes for a miserable day.
Yes,
he gets red faced, I get red faced.
Yes.
So you're absolutely right.
Yeah, exactly. Well, the next thing that we like to tell people is to think about your wardrobe. So I actually brought some ideas with me here, and the whole idea behind a family wardrobe for the shoot is you want it to be cohesive, but you don't want it to be super matchy. So kind of important. So what we did here is we actually started with an outfit for this 5-year-old gal, and kind of used this as our base for everything else we selected. So we've got her in this really fun, just kind of bright, sunny dress.
Yes.
There's some green, there's some pink in here, topped it with a jean jacket. And then we're using this to kind of inform the rest of the outfit for the family. So mom in perhaps a nice velvet, just kind of light blue dress. We've got dad pulling some blue in there as well, but for him, I'm also grabbing these khakis. So that's going to kind of play off that yellow.
It is, right.
So same with the son, kind of having some khakis in here too, but we've got him now in a white shirt with a blue collar. So you're kind of pulling in that blue, the light of the dress. And then for this family 5, they also have a little one, so we grabbed this cute little pink onesie for them that pulls in that pink. So the nice thing is, again, this isn't super matchy. Don't think like holiday sweaters, everyone in the exact same look and feel, but it does feel like a cohesive family without, again, just being too over the top.
Right, and I can see how, as I look at this from afar over here, I can see how it all looks good together.
Yeah.
Instead of going over the top. You're absolutely right. Yeah. Because, those Christmas photos, that's one thing, right?
Exactly, yes.
And it's okay to be matchy for that. But for this, you do want to try to take advantage of all the color, right?
Yeah, absolutely. You definitely do. And then we have just one third and final tip, which is about posing. So any photographer worth their salt, they're going to be able to kind of pose your family as you might need them. But generally, when you've got a group, you want to have one individual you've selected. I think we have some pictures of mom standing kind of in the middle of her family, and then they're just kind of intimately tucking everyone else around her. So it helps make sure that that photo doesn't look way too long with family just kind of all spread out. It really gives that feel of just a loving family photo shoot. And that's kind of our third and important tip too to keep in mind. All
right, put mom in the middle there. And if people want more information on, this is just one thing you talk about. You talk about so many things. How can they find you?
TheCityMoms.org. Find us at The City Moms on social. We have some more tips for your family photo shoot, including the fact that photographers are running specials right now. So make sure you're calling your photographer up if you want to get booked. Get
them booked and get them ready for the springtime photos.
Yes.
We appreciate you, Jeanine, for being here once again.
Yes, thank you. Thanks for having me.